Hello Primary 3, Mr. Ahmed is with you. Today we will complete our lesson. We will take part 2 from lesson 4, measurement. Do you remember what is the measurement? Very good. It's a number that shows size or amount. And we will study the length and the mass and the temperature. We take the length and today we will take the mass and the temperature. Okay, let's remember the length. The measuring tools of the lens are the ruler and tape. Ruler for short distance, tape for long distance. The measuring units are centimeter and meter and kilometer. Centimeter for very small lenses, meter for big lenses, but kilometer for very big lenses. And don't forget that kilometer, 1 kilometer equal 1000 meter, and 1 meter equal 100 centimeter, and also 1 kilometer equal 100,000 centimeter. Okay, today we will take the mass. Okay, what is the meaning of the mass? Mass meaning how heavy is the matter. If the matter is very heavy, so it has a big mass. If a matter is light or it's not heavy, so it has a small mass. So mass meaning heavy or how heavy is the matter. Can you tell me which one has the biggest mass? This flashcard or your body? Very good. My body has biggest mass than the what? Or my body or the mass of my body is bigger than the mass of this flashcard. So mass meaning how heavy is the matter. Okay. Let's take the measuring tools of the mass. The measuring tools of the mass are scales. As you can see in these pictures, it's a scale and it's also a scale and it's a scale and it's a scale. Scales has many shapes and size. Okay. Depend on the object that I want to measure its mass. Okay, so the measuring tools of the mass are scales. The measuring tools of the mass are scales. Okay, the measuring units of the mass are gram and kilogram. We use the unit gram to measure small masses. We use the unit kilogram to measure big masses. Here, I want to measure the mass of this flashcard. Okay, I will use which unit? Gram or kilogram? Very good, I will use the unit gram. I want to measure the mass of my body. I will use gram or kilogram? Very good, I will use kilogram. I went to the supermarket. I want to buy some apples. Okay. I want to measure the mass of these apples. I will use the scale to measure the mass. And I will use which unit to measure the mass of some apples? I will use the gram unit? No, very good. I will use the kilogram. So don't forget the gram to measure small masses, but the kilogram to measure big masses. Or gram for heavy masses, gram for light masses, but kilogram for heavy masses. And don't forget that 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. Okay, now we finish the math. And we will take now the temperature. Okay. We use what to measure the temperature? If you don't feel well, okay, and you feel that your temperature is high, you will use what to measure the temperature of your body? You will use the thermometer, this one. You have the thermometer in your home, or this one, okay? That's called a thermometer. Okay, so we use that thermometer to measure the temperature. We use that thermometer to measure the temperature. Okay. I'll do an experiment, and you cannot do it in your home. Okay, it must be a type of thermometer you don't have in your home. Okay. I have here two beakers. Okay, one beaker contains boiling water, and the other beaker contains ice. Okay, and I put here a thermometer, and I put here another thermometer, and I start to measure the temperature of the boiling water, and it was 100 degrees. Okay, so the boiling point of water, when the water is, what is the meaning the boiling point of water? When the water is boiling, okay, the temperature of the water is equal 100 degrees. Okay, so the boiling point of water, it means the temperature of the water when it's boiling is 100 degrees. Okay, in this beaker I have some ice. I put the thermometer inside this beaker and I start to measure the temperature of the ice. It was 0 degrees. So the freezing point of the water equal 0 degree. What is the meaning of the freezing point of the water? When the water is ice, the temperature of the water is 0 degree. Or when the water freezes into ice, it's meaning that the temperature of the water is 0 degree. So the boiling point of the water is equal 100 degree. But the freezing point of the water is equal 0 degree. So don't forget, we take today the mass. Mass meaning how heavy is the matter. And we use the tools, the scales to measure the mass. And we have two measuring units to measure the mass, which is gram and kilogram. Gram for light masses and kilogram for heavy masses. 1 kilogram equal 1000 gram. And we take the temperature, and we know that we use the thermometer tool to measure the temperature. And the boiling point of water equal 100 degrees and the freezing point of water equal 0 degree. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Miss Hima Ahmed was with you.